regards to Chris Pohlkamp, it's kind of a unique situation for us. I've known the Pohlkamp family for a long time. I coached for 8 years in the community that both Chris and his brother Matt, who's here with us now, played hockey. So I've known the family and the boys for a long time. And you know, as we went through the process with Matt, and Matt got to know what Bowling Green was about and ultimately chose to become a Falcon. Chris was coming through the high school ranks back in Minnesota and was a very good player in his own right. And he and Matt and Mitchell McLean played high school hockey together for 2 years. So I'd known where Chris was in regards to the landscape of high school hockey in the state of Minnesota. Over the past couple of years, we followed Chris's development and saw him play in the high school elite league in Minnesota, which is a really, really good league for high school players back in Minnesota. And then we followed him through the summer. He was a draft pick of the Sioux Falls Stampede, and Coach Each there and their team, and watched him in camp and followed him early in the season. And we just felt good about. I also got the opportunity to see Chris play this summer in a pretty high level summer camp and summer type setting. And we just felt comfortable with Chris as a person first and foremost. He's a great student. He's a great kid. He works tirelessly in school, in the weight room, on the ice. So he fit the mold of what we want our guys to be. And then hockey-wise, he's a real tough kid. It probably will remind our fans of Sean Walker in how he plays. You know, Sean's got the ability to make a hockey play with the puck. Sean's got the ability to move the puck up the rink and skates well. And then also, if you get your head down, Sean will catch it. And that's what Chris does. Chris is a real physical defenseman, the ability to knock people down, not just play through them, but knock them down. So we're excited about that asset that Chris brings to our team. Yeah, the USHL is a really good development league for college hockey. You know, it's probably as good a league as there is in North America in terms of transitioning from high school hockey to junior hockey and then junior hockey to college. It's an outstanding league, and it's the same league that Adam Burkle came out of, and Dan DeSalvo and Connor Kucera, and I mean there's Tyler Spezia and Brent Tate. A bunch of our guys have transitioned from the USHL to college hockey. So it's a hard league to play in, and Chris is getting an opportunity night in and night out to compete against really good players, a bunch of players that are going to go on and play college hockey the same time he's going to be in college. So it's a great league, and he's in a great environment there in Sioux Falls because you know, their coach Gary Eads has been at our level. He was an assistant coach at North Dakota for a long time, so Chris is in a good situation in terms of his development for sure. We hope so. We hope they can get along. You know, not like they do at the dinner table back home or whatever. But you know, this will be our first experience of actually guys playing together. Like you said, we've got some other brothers in the pipeline. But when Chris gets here, Matt will already be on the team. And I think when Chris came on his visit, you know, he had been here before when they dropped Matt off last year to see Bowling Green. Obviously, there's a relationship that I have with the family, and they're close friends of ours. Mitchell McLean's on the team, a kid that he grew up playing with. So I think for Chris, it was a level of comfort coming down here when it was actually his turn and his time to come on his official visit. He knew as well as any recruit we've ever had what playing hockey at Bowling Green was all about, because he could actually talk to his brother who's going through it right now. You know, what's it like to go to school? What's it like to get on the bus? What's it like in practice? So he was able to talk with his brother a bunch about what being a hockey player at Bowling Green's all about. So I think just like with Matt, you know, there was a level of comfort because you know, they're from Minnesota. It's not right around the corner. You know, they live, you know, 12, 13 hours away from here. So it's a bit of a challenge for us geographically. But I think the level of comfort that Chris had coming into this because of Matt's experience here was certainly something that we felt was a positive. Well, I would say he's just got a knack for being real physical. You know, he's not the biggest guy. He's really put together. He's done a great job in the weight room. But Chris skates north really well, and when the opportunity for a big hit comes, Chris usually sees that and takes advantage of that opportunity. I mean, you can go to a game and watch Chris play, and you may see him have 3, 4, 5 knockdowns a game, like where he knocks guys. You know, not just plays through the body, like I mentioned before, but actually knocks them to the ice, and, you know, so that'll be exciting for our fans.